This brings us to, this is a YouTube comment. Have you seen this before, Ben, or did this just come from, maybe ADOT put this on the agenda for us?
No, I haven't seen this. No.
I guess it's a YouTube comment. It says, I know you guys like to boast about the LSAT demon being research-based, but have you ever actually done any research yourself? Yale, Harvard, and Stanford gave a handful of scholarships last year. Georgetown gave money through March. What is this based on? Opinion? Would be cool if you could share facts to back up your argument. Thousands of people look to you for advice, and it's not that hard to put the legwork in to give sound, informed advice. That's Jamie.
Okay. What is this in reference to? Scholarships or
I'm inferring that
Yeah.
it's in response to one, our scholarship estimator,
Okay.
because our scholarship estimator right at the top, it always says need-based for Yale, Harvard, and Stanford.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
So maybe Jamie's looking at that and saying, hey, what's this based on?
Yep.
Or maybe it's comments from the podcast where we have said before, Yale, Harvard, Stanford don't really give scholarships.
Yeah.
That's based on all the information we have. Saying that they gave a handful of scholarships doesn't really change my assessment of whether those schools give merit-based. They don't give merit-based scholarships. I mean, they all say we don't give merit-based scholarships. We give need-based scholarships.
Yeah.
We're going off of that information. The thing Georgetown gave money through March, I think that must be in reference to our repeated advice, including on this actual episode, that you apply early to give yourself the best chances at scholarships. What do you say, Ben, when someone says, oh, well, Georgetown gave money through, so-and-so got a scholarship from Georgetown in March? What do you say?
Great. I mean, what do you mean? Like, what do I say?
Well, I mean, it's just, this is the kind of thing that we hear all the time. It's not like this is the first time anybody's ever said this to us.
Yeah. Wait, is this person thinking that we say that Georgetown won't give money later?
This seems to be an objection based on anecdotal evidence that it is possible to get a scholarship to Harvard, or it is possible to get a scholarship to Georgetown in March. What do you say back?
Well, I guess what I'm confused about is I don't feel like I've ever said they wouldn't give someone a scholarship in March. In fact, I feel like what we're saying is apply as early as you can to increase your chances of success. And the fact that someone got money in March doesn't tell me anything about when they applied. I mean, these negotiations take, I guess I'm just like kind of befuddled by the objection.
You don't understand the comment. Yeah.
Yeah.
My response is just, yes, there are outliers, but we are giving,
sure.
we're giving our best estimate. We're giving our best advice to all people. People get hurt. They get butt hurt, Ben, when I tell them not to apply in January. They get like personally offended that because I'm like striking down their plan for the next year.
Yeah.
Which I understand that it's not what you want to hear. Nonetheless, if it were my money, I would definitely advise you to hold off on your applications and apply in September for the following September's class. If you want to apply to Georgetown in March, fishing for a scholarship, more power to you. I don't care. It's not my money. What I'm saying, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but what I am saying is I think you'd give yourself a better chance if you waited until the beginning of the next cycle. And what I've seen dozens of students do over the years is apply late, apply to not enough schools, get a bunch of shitty offers, and then just throw up their hands and accept one of those shitty offers. That's what we don't want you to do. So our advice is, maybe we're giving you like the perfect world advice, but our advice would be apply early, apply broadly. Don't expect a merit-based scholarship to Harvard or Yale or Stanford. Don't expect to get great scholarship offers if you apply late in the cycle. If you do, awesome, but it's just less likely than if you do it the other way around.
Yeah.
As far as what we base our this response, I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. Like, well, it's not that hard to actually do the research. Okay, we're all ears. I mean, if you have better data than we do, we would love to adapt. The scholarship estimator, Ben, which again is at lsatdemon.com/scholarships. In the upper right-hand corner, there's a link that says, see our assumptions and offer feedback. The reason why we've got that link there is that we want people to know exactly what kind of assumptions we're making.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more about how the estimator works, we have the whole thing about how we do the index, how we do the underrepresented minority checkbox, how we assign the scholarships. All of our assumptions are right there. And there's a form where you can submit your feedback to our team, and we will continue to evolve as best we can. That's that.
Good luck, Jamie. I'm actually still confused about the question because I feel like it's partly about the demon and partly about like scholarships and yeah. I also disagree with this idea that doing research is easy.
No, it is not easy. And that's, I don't know. I'm thinking, to me, it's looking like somebody who's just popping off saying, well, what about this one outlier? What about this one person who got a scholarship to Georgetown in March? It's like, yeah, I know, but they admit, by the way, they admit 500 people every year. So if one of those 500 people got a scholarship in March, great. They're an outlier.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that we're not giving sound advice. One data point does not disprove a general proposition.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jamie. We appreciate your interest. Maybe you can give us some more feedback. And
help at LSAT. Sorry, help at thinkinglsat.com. Jamie, if you want to make your question a little bit more clear, we'd be happy to respond to it. And if you do have data or information to make our shit better, we're always trying to learn. We're always trying to get better. I mean, we take it seriously that people rely on our advice. So yeah, we are trying, we're doing the best we can.